So here we are at the end of day 2. There's a lot of work still to be done here. All right. I'm going to keep saying that until this thing is over. One of the things that I noticed is when, it's kind of hard to see because I closed the hatch, but when I was cleaning the top side, there was some water coming in, and then also here you can kind of see some drops coming down from the window in the head. I'm gonna have to try and replace that window. It's a slider model, and I think that might be the problem there. So I'm gonna try and see if they don't have like a hatch style or something a little bit more capable of being waterproof. I had wanted to come in here and spray everything with some bleach water, but quite honestly, I'm tired. So that may not happen today before I leave. But you can see, I'm kind of getting things a little bit more tidied up here. I was able to get the drawers out. Actually, my friend down the pier here helped me out. It's still pretty dirty back in there, but getting better. If you saw, remember yesterday, it was extremely dirty. Now it's just more stained, and it probably needs another cleaning. Honestly, I'm thinking it's going to take a few rounds of cleaning. I think the biggest effort here, quite honestly, is the cleaning portion of this, because it just sat and mildew kind of grew and the bees took over, and so now it's just going to take a lot of elbow grease. The wall right here, it looks like that's going to be that dark area. That's going to need to be cut out and just patched in. We talked about it a little bit. One of the issues with trying to replace walls inside a sailboat is generally they are structural. And so you wind up with more problems than it's worth. So patching that isn't going to make a difference. It will get rid of that rotten part of the wood, and the cushions will go in there and cover it up so you won't even know it once it's all done. It smells a ton better in here. So things are coming along. So now out here, look at that. So let me see. So I cleaned up on the top side here. I know it still looks fairly rough, but it's certainly better than it was. And I just used Ajax and scrubs. What is it? Soft scrub. And either one of those two, it's just what I had. I went through an entire can of Ajax and an entire bottle of soft scrub. And I still haven't even gotten, halfway through the boat. So there's a lot more to be done. The other thing is too, just for good practice, I need to pull the motor out of the water so it's not sitting there. When it's sitting in the water, it can get fouled and problems from there. So just good habit to pull it out of the water when you park. And that's it. I'm about ready to button her up and go home for the day. I'm tired.